Yo, listen, but don't. The podcast with M and J. I shoot a 3-point shot while I'm fading away. So listen up to the show. If you don't, now you know. Listen but don't podcast. We blow the O's, grab a bag of weed and a couple of beers and kick back, relax, and listen up. You hear?
Welcome to the podcast, everybody. Listen but don't. All right. That was not. Let me try that again. Take two.
Okay.
Hey, how you doing? All right, hang on. Take three.
All right.
Welcome to the podcast, everybody. Listen but don't. My name is Jordan Zapala. No, fuck that. Let's do it again.
Beep. All right.
All right. New take. Hit it again.
Beep. Okay.
Welcome to Listen But Don't, the podcast where we talk a lot of shit, but don't take it too seriously because you know we just playing. See, you're supposed to say that part. You got to say that part. I'm going to throw it to you at that part.
Welcome to the podcast. Listen but don't. You can listen, but you don't have to.
Well, no, but you're supposed to say, but don't take it too seriously because you know we just playing. You do that part. So I'm going to pass it to you. Ready? Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to the podcast. Listen but don't. Another take.
Oh,
Hang
God.
on. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Listen But Don't, the podcast where we talk a lot of shit.
But don't take us too seriously.
Wow. Because you know we just playing. You got to do that.
Oh.
The
Is
whole
our
thing.
intro going to be us fucking up on the intro?
Maybe.
Okay,
Probably for this
one more try. Well, okay, here we go.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Listen But Don't.
I'll do it again. I cleared my throat.
Hey, everybody, how's it going? Welcome to Listen But Don't, the podcast where we talk a lot of shit.
What is I supposed to say?
Seriously? But don't take it too seriously because you know,
Oh.
we just playing. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Listen But Don't, the podcast where...
Don't listen to us because it ain't that serious.
Oh, my God, we can't do it.
Okay, you know, let me turn my let me turn my audio up just a little bit. Okay, we're rolling. Okay, so what's going on?
Oh, you got to listen to Bad Friends, my new favorite podcast. Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino.
Oh, I listen to that sometimes.
You've heard it?
Yeah.
It's really funny, right?
Bobby Lee has some good stories.
Yeah.
Apparently, he hated being on SNL.
No.
Oh, no, Mad TV. Yeah. And
He got fired. He farted in some lady's mouth who was eating yogurt. He just told that story a couple days ago. The new lady came in, and he's like, I didn't know who she was. So she was sitting there eating yogurt, and I grabbed the back of her head, and I farted in her mouth.
what season was that?
It was like something that actually happened. It wasn't it was just like,
But it wasn't on Mad TV.
no.
Oh, okay.
It was like in the casting room, or like when they were just off air.
He was underrated.
He's funny. I only really liked Michael McDonald and Keegan in that. Coach Hines and
You didn't?
they were the only ones that I liked. I didn't really like Bobby Lee's stuff in that really so much.
Because they always give him the stereotypical shit, or they made him dress up as that Chinese lady.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she was kind of funny. You looking like a man. That one.
Yeah.
That one was pretty good.
No, that wasn't him.
Oh, it wasn't?
That was
Oh yeah, that was a woman, huh?
Yeah, but whoever that girl was, he didn't get along with her though. He said she never like talked to him or anything.
Oh.
Yeah, people are cutthroat, man. They're fucking rude.
Yeah.
Like you fall in love with them because of their performance, but behind closed doors, you know, there's always some type of controversy between, you know, some type of negativity.
Coach Hines was the funniest one though.
I like Coach Hines.
Coach Hines was like, I will slice you in half with the edge of a coin. I saw it on CSI Miami. Not New York, Miami. Don't let him pass. Don't you let him pass.
You always had the gum.
Yeah. And he had the high shorts.
Yep. My cousin dressed up as him on Halloween, I think, or for one of the Comic Cons.
Yeah, that was definitely the best one, for sure.
I like the. I hate Aries Spears as a person, but I liked every character he brought on that show.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was pretty funny. I don't remember any of his shit, really, from the show. But
He did all the parodies, but he was good at Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
And Jordan Peele was good, too. But he really didn't shine till Key and Peele.
Yeah, I didn't see much of him in that. I don't remember much of him in that.
He had a hard time in that show, too.
Michael McDonald was funny. What was that character? Look what I can do.
Stewart. And Mo Collins, the mom.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love Mo Collins.
She was funny, yeah.
Jesus, yeah.
She was really good.
She had a one sketch which I wish they would have returned. It was her and the other white dude. I think he appeared in Suicide Squad as a security guard.
Oh.
But he and her were an arguing married couple, and you could tell they needed a divorce. But they screamed at each other the whole time, and they would scream in front of the children. And and it was over the top, like, but it was good. She outdid him because she was able to stay in character. Yeah. He couldn't hold it, which is very rare because I never seen that motherfucker like lose character. But Mo Collins is a bad girl. I'm surprised I haven't seen her in anything else.
She was in Walking Dead.
Oh, was she?
Last season. Fear the Walking Dead, actually.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, she was in there. She didn't really fit. Like, the characters that they put in didn't really fit, but they were in there.
Because I think she has a rival. That girl from SNL who wrote the wedding movie that launched that fat girl's career. What's her name? Jennifer or something Jennifer?
I don't know.
Is her name Kristen? Is it Kristen? Is it Kristen Wiig? She's playing. I think it's Kristen Wiig. She's playing the leopard chick in that new a Wonder Woman movie.
Oh, I haven't seen any of those movies.
Me either. But she's playing the villain, and I'm like, that's good because she's always known for comedy.
Did you see Captain Marvel?
Ugh, I watched that shit for like 15 minutes.
It was no good. Yeah,
nah,
I didn't see it either. But Brie Larson is supposed to be just like the worst.
That's what I heard too.
I seen her in interviews too. Don Cheadle.
Yep.
She's sitting next to him and she touches him and he just
don't touch me.
Don't touch me. Like, and then Thor, the guy Chris Hemsworth, he's on the other side of her, just like she's talking about how she's stronger than him and all this, and he's like, oh god, it was so funny.
Yeah, I think she was a burden on set, but then she was like, her and Samuel Jackson got along. She like snitched on him. She's like, yeah, me and Samuel Jackson got our own little private chat where we talk about certain cast members we hate.
Yeah, she's the worst.
Yeah, I think she is. I think she's a bitch. But I think Captain Marvel gets killed or put into a coma by Rogue anyways, right?
I don't know.
I think so.
They're probably not going to do that.
You didn't watch the X-Men cartoon? That's how Rogue got her powers to fly and shit. She fucking murdered. She put that bitch in a coma.
I mean, I doubt they'll do that now, though, in the movies. You know?
No, they're not going to make that crossover.
No.
Nah.
No more Hulk. They're going to do like a Spider-Man, but who knows? It's probably not going to be very good. They're going to recast all the Marvels as women. Did you see about that? Thor's going to be a woman. Dude, Thor's going to be played by Natalie Portman. You know the girl from the movies when she was like the love interest? Now she's Thor all of a sudden. How does that work?
Because there was a female Thor.
No, but she's just a regular lady. And now she's Thor.
Yeah, she's going to imbue the hammer or something like that. That's not it. If they're doing it to force it, like just like Ant-Man and the Wasp, I couldn't even sit through Ant-Man all the way because I was never really a fan of Ant-Man.
No, I didn't bother with Ant-Man.
Nah, not at all.
I saw him in the Captain America movie, Winter Soldier, just basically another Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Did you see Ragnarok?
Yeah.
That was good. I liked that.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. I watched it all the way through.
Yeah, I liked it.
I liked what's his face. I forgot his name. The guy from Jurassic Park and The Fly.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
Yeah, man, I can't remember anyone's name today.
Yeah, he was that blue guy, right?
Yeah. I just watched all 3 Jurassic Parks, the old ones, the 90s ones on Netflix. Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
I would love to hang out with him. He reminds me of my friend. Oops. He reminds me of my friend, makeup artist John Avails.
Oh.
He did the makeup for Five Nights at Savannah, and he played the sleazy guy who was banging that white girl on the ship.
She's a gymnast. She still possesses the most beautiful body I've ever seen in my life. And her legs are perfect sculptures. And she puts on a little socklet, and she puts on that shoe with a dress. And we've been together 7 years, but I'm still fascinated, deeply fascinated by her.
I watched a lot of bullshit. I watched a lot of movies. Have you seen Waterworld?
No.
Greatest movie of all time. Not really, but it's good.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about it. I don't know what it is though.
It's like what's that movie that Mel Gibson did in the 70s, and they remade it and put Charlize Theron in it. Post-apocalyptic.
Oh, Apocalypto. Did he make that movie?
I'm leaving it blank right now, so you can add in that sound, that womp 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 or whatever. Mad Max.
Oh, okay.
That's what Waterworld was. It was post-apocalyptic war, but instead of being on dry land, the world was covered in water, and it was starring Kevin Costner.
Oh,
Jack Black was in there.
that sounds weird.
Yeah, and oh my god, damn. The bad guy was you'll know him when you see him. You wouldn't expect him to play that role, but he did it very excellent. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna remember his name. As soon as I say his name, you're gonna be like, "Oh, that guy."
Okay.
Give me 10 seconds. I'm not cheating. I'm definitely not cheating. This is the most boring podcast we've had. Dennis Hopper.
Oh yeah. Wasn't he the Green Goblin or something? No, that was somebody else.
Green Goblin was
That was
whoever is going to be the new Joker.
Oh God, yeah. He was in. Did you see Boondock Saints?
No.
You never saw Boondock Saints?
I know I need to watch it. I just don't want to watch it yet.
He was in it. Daryl from the fucking Walking Dead is in it, and
Yeah.
that guy is in it. Willem Dafoe.
There it is.
Willem Dafoe is in it, and there's this scene where he's so funny. He's in this bed with this guy, and he's like, they just had sex, and he's like, the guy's like trying to cuddle up to him.
What, a guy and a guy?
Yeah, Willem Dafoe and a guy, and he's like he's a weird character, and he's like trying to cuddle up to him, and he keeps on smacking him while he's talking.
Uh-huh.
And like he's smacking him, like, get off of me, and he's like, all right. He puts down the phone, and he's like, I was on the phone. He's like, I was just trying to cuddle with you, and he just looks at him and goes, fag.
Oh!
And he fucking gets up and walks out. It's so fucking funny.
What are you doing?
I just wanted to cuddle.
Cuddle. What a fag.
That movie's so weird, dude. It's such a weird movie.
There's two of them, right? A sequel?
Yeah, but the first one is only the really good one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Alton's wife says, you need to watch that. It's like the best movie. I'm like, I know I need to watch it. But
It's pretty good.
I will. It's on something for free.
I'm sure it is.
I think it's on Amazon Prime. Of course, the original one was American Wolf in London. Two dudes go to London and they get bit by a werewolf. His friend dies, and then he changes into this nasty werewolf, and it's just nasty. It's scary, you know. And it's a good movie. It got good reviews. I think it was John Carpenter. Was it him? Was it him who directed it? I don't know. But the same guy who directed that directed Michael Jackson's Thriller. And I think that same guy did Coming to America. I just can't put his name down. But anyways, here it goes. Bam. This is how stupid American Wolf in Paris was, and this is why I got a new name for it. It's about white guys going to another country and not knowing what the fuck no means, you know, not minding their own damn business. It clearly defines on how dumb Americans are. It's just dumb. It really does. Okay, so 3 white dudes. They go to Paris. And first thing they do is they go up to the Eiffel Tower, and they're popping their wine. They're like, yeah, man, we're in Eiffel Tower now, and we're going to bungee jump off of this motherfucker. Why? I don't know why. But then we're going to bungee jump off this. But first, let's drink some wine. So they're up there after going on that long staircase, and they're sitting there drinking this wine, and then this cute French girl steps on a ledge, and she's about to commit suicide. Then a white dude is like, hey, girl, you don't want to do that? Let me talk to you. Let me help you. And you don't know if that bitch speaks English or not. And she's like, okay, whatever, you stupid American. And then she jumps off. She's like, I'm killing myself. Obviously, she's killing herself for a reason. Obviously, because she had to think about it the whole time she was walking up those flight of steps to get to the top of the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
So she had the whole time to think about it. What the fuck are you going to say to her to make her change her mind? You know, I'm a billionaire. Come with me because they live on a fucking island somewhere. No, because you don't look like a billionaire. You look like some dude who went to college and his parents paid for it, and then they gave you some money so you can go to Paris with your friends. So she jumps off. Then he's like, oh no, let me help you. He jumps off to save her ass. He ends up saving her, and then he ends up like still having her shoot. So like he grabs her in the air, and they make it down to the ground, and the bungee cord mysteriously, somehow, it's just the perfect length to where he's able to softly put her on the ground and then go way back up to the tower. He's like, oh, guys, like, I love that girl. She's like totally like, she's like the one, she's like, I feel like we have some type of connection, like we're going to have a future together. Bitch, the girl just tried to kill herself. You don't want to be hooking up with some bitch who wants to kill herself? No. So then he doesn't mind his own business and he finds out where she lives somehow. And then he goes to her fucking house. And she's like, no, leave me alone. Leave me alone, you stupid American. Bam. Tries to shut the door. He puts his hand on the door. No, let me talk to you. Maybe we can work something out. Maybe I can help you. No. She said no like 10 times. She kept saying no. And he kept on saying, no, let me come back. Let me help you. Let me do this. Maybe we can talk. Let's talk. She's like, oh, this stupid fucking American. Fine, let's have lunch somewhere, you stupid idiot. They go end up having lunch, and he fucks up lunch because he brings in all these condoms. His boys are over there on the other table, spying on him, trying to help him get some pussy from some bitch in France. And she knows it the whole time. And she's like, fuck this shit, I'm out of here. So she leaves. Then he follows her again. Like, he goes back to her house, and she's not there. And who's there? Her boyfriend. And you know he's bad because he's a skinhead with tattoos and a goatee.
I think you passed 30 seconds.
Who cares? And then he's like, why don't you stupid Americans come to this fucking stupid party that we're having? It's in a fucking dungeon somewhere. And they go to the fucking party, and then she finds out that this motherfucker went to the party. She's like, oh, God, now I gotta go there and save him. So she goes in there. She's like, hey, let's get you out of here. Why? Because your life's in danger. And he's like, what do you mean? Bitch, she just told you life's in danger. That should be enough.
Yeah.
That should be enough. But no, he keeps on asking her, what do you think? What do you mean? We're at this party, we're having a good time. And she's like, no, let's get the fuck out of here now. So she's like, fine. So she takes him down this fucking tunnel, and he's still confused. And then it looks like from his boy's perspective, oh, this guy's going to get some pussy because the girl took him out into some fucking tunnel somewhere. He's about to get some. Let me grab a fucking lantern and follow them motherfuckers. Right? Dumb. The party is full of nothing but American guys. And then the dude, the skinhead, comes out, and all of his other boys come out. They're all skinheads in Paris. And apparently they're fucking werewolves. Of course. Why? Because it's the full fucking moon. So his friend got lucky because he followed him down that little path. But then what happens? Everybody changes into werewolves. And then old dude's with the girl. She's starting to transform. You can tell. Her eyes don't look right. You know what I'm saying? She's growing hair. She doesn't look right.
Right.
You know, she's transforming. And her voice changes. You need to get out of here now. You're going to die. And what does he do? What's wrong? What's going on? Bitch! Didn't you hear what she said? Don't you see something's going on? This bitch ain't normal. And she's still transforming. Her neck's cracking and popping. Her breasts are disappearing. Hair's going out of her. And he's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? You see where I'm going? You know what I'm saying?
Sounds like a dumb movie.
You know, she has to throw a fucking brick at him. He's like, what's wrong? And then he fucking finally runs as soon as she starts to transform. And he still doesn't know what's going on. And then what happens? His boy's still walking down there looking for him. Hey, bro, where'd you go? There's like the party's just getting started. And he gets killed by a werewolf. Bam! And you know what I'm saying? That's like, so basically the rest of the movie is retarded. He transforms into the werewolf, and he's just retarded throughout the whole movie. He's just airheaded. He's fucking dumb. So I'm going to give this movie a new title. It's called White Boy, You Don't Know What No Means. Leave That Bitch Alone. That's what the movie's called. Leave That Bitch Alone. That's what no means no. Leave that bitch alone. Because that's what I thought throughout the whole movie.
Yeah.
Leave that bitch alone.
It sounds terrible.
Dude, it was popular when it came out. I think like in the 90s, 95, 96, that was like the time.
Yeah.
Where those type of movies were people loved for some reason. Mm-hmm. You know, some random dude from a random country, still compassion about some girl that he just met, that he's only known for 5 seconds, and he just doesn't know what no means. And they did a good job on showing how dumb Americans are sometimes.
Was it good or bad?
Oh, no, it was terrible.
Okay.
CGI wasn't that bad for the time. Like, the werewolf transformation was cool. I gotta give it up for that. Or maybe she was just really great at her performance when she was transforming into it. werewolves looked the werewolves looked really good for that time.
Did you ever see As Above, So Below?
I started watching that.
Really good.
About the people who find they're in Paris too, right?
The catacombs and underneath Paris.
And there's like monsters or demons down there. It's like hell, right?
Yeah, they're basically like crossing into hell. But they're filmed in the catacombs, which is like a real place in Paris, which is pretty cool. It's such a weird place. There's so many weird fucking people like live down there. Like
the reason why I haven't watched it yet because that's part of that genre where it's the camera POV.
Yeah,
type.
It's sort of independent. It's like,
it's a Blair Witch thing, you know, that look. You know, and do you have a title that you would like to give it, or As Above, As Below, or is it what's your title? What the hell are you doing down there?
Bitch, get the fuck out of there. Bitch, don't go into those catacombs.
Did you hear that? Get the fuck out, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Why do they make movies like that where people are so damn curious and they ignore the signs? You know, it's like I think that's when people were actually starting to yell at the screen. Like, if I'm yelling at the screen, don't go in there. Don't you have like a second conscience telling you what's like? It's like, don't you ever think of what if?
She's like Laura Croft-esque, though. She's like a hot chick going to find her father's research. But, man, it was so scary. As Above, So Below, do you know what that means?
I know it's one of those double entendre meanings or oxymoron types of film.
Yeah, so it's like there's the
titles.
regular world, and then underneath it just like the shadow world. So, like, you have, like, this world, and, like, underneath it is, like, an opposite world of, like, evil. So, like, As Above, So Below, it's the same thing, but it's like that parallel universe. Like, there's a person like you, but he's evil and he's a piece of shit. You know what I mean? It's like that.
Oh, so they're a whole bunch of okay.
It's like the
so
evil
they ran
version.
into themselves, but demon selves.
Yeah. It's like it's an old saying from a long time ago. That,
it's kind of like Jordan Peele's movie Us.
Yeah, I mean a little bit.
Yeah, everybody has a doppelganger.
Yeah, I guess so.
Down below, but they can't. I think in his movie they couldn't talk, but they were making the same movements. They were acting out whatever the real person was living like. But in his movie, the girl switched spots with the other girl at a young age. So throughout the whole movie, she's like grown now, and she was basically the imposter. And that's why, and she had found the path to that area through a carnival. It was a mirror maze. So then she found herself, and then the bitch was like, pop! Smacked her, dragged her back down there, handcuffed her. Then she went back up to the real world, and she learned English after that. And
so she was the bad one the whole time in the family, and they were trying to get in.
Yeah, and he gave a lot of signals, a lot of like Easter eggs, you know, whatever. Like she didn't have any rhythm and shit, and she was like an introvert kind of, even though she had a family. But she knew, like, the dad wanted to go back to that area, to that city, and he wanted to take his kids to that carnival or whatever. And she was like, we're not going there. But she never really wanted to tell anybody why.
Oh, okay.
And then somehow all the doubles came out of the ground and they killed everybody. And then they, like, took over the world somehow.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I watched it all the way through twice. They tried.
Not very good, though.
Yeah. I mean, I'd rather watch a Deep Blue Sea again.
Yeah, that was pretty good for the time, anyways.
Yeah.
I always wanted to do, like, I wish they did, like, a Popeye, like they do comic book characters. Like, they do Iron Man and Batman, but it's Popeye.
They did that.
No, they didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, I never saw it.
I'm going to let you guess who played Popeye.
I have no idea.
I'll give you a hint. Hello! That's the dude right there.
I have no idea what that is.
Okay. Let me just go ahead and get you some coffee. Hello!
I have no idea.
Okay, he talks. He's a comedian.
Uh-huh.
He talks really fast. and he talks really fast. His jokes are quick. Oh wait a minute! Like he changes his voice. Like he talks to himself, but he manipulates his voice and his own jokes. So okay, Robin Williams.
Okay.
He played Popeye.
Yeah, but I mean like more modern and more like superhero-ish.
He ain't no superhero.
I know, but that's my take on it.
So you want to see a live action Popeye movie?
No, but like he's a superhero. Like he's part of the Avengers. Like Popeye's the next Avenger. Popeye shows up. He eats his spinach, right? And he starts fucking shit up. Like he fights Hulk. You know what I mean?
He'd lose.
And he fucks the Hulk up.
You know he'd lose against the
That
Hulk.
big fucking hanker. Boom! And he knocks him out.
You know he would lose to the Hulk.
But in this world, Popeye's strong. This is the thing. Popeye's a different character. He's like a superhero in this world. And spinach is his like, right? You know what I mean? He gets in a fight with Superman, punches him right in the face, knocks him down.
Oh,
right?
so he just becomes One Punch Man, basically.
No, but he's like, he's strong. He can go toe to toe with like superheroes.
I think he would
see that kind of thing.
Oh, you want to see a crossover?
I think he would fit into those worlds.
You think so?
Yeah, because
I don't think so.
When he transforms, he's going to be stronger. He's going to be bigger. He's going to be like way more. He's got like powers in this. You know what I mean? He's powerful.
Spinach.
And spinach is his like his power substance.
You know when he so you're not going off of what he gets when he's in the cartoon. You just
No, I'm making it up.
Popeye times 10.
It's a different thing, you know. It's a different world. It's a different type of Popeye.
He'd lose to the Mask.
Yeah, that's what you said. Everybody loses to the Mask, right?
Yeah, because he's a god.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it has to be worn by somebody, right?
Yep.
What if Popeye gets the mask? That's how he gets his powers.
It would bring out who you are. It would bring out like your internal being. So I mean, what's Popeye? What's the opposite of Popeye after he eats the spinach? The person he was before he ate the spinach.
He's a regular guy, really. And he becomes super Popeye when he takes the spinach.
Because when Jim Carrey did it, of course, he brought out all of his his insecurities. You know.
We should do a product placement. Let's do that.
All right, what you got?
I got one. All right. Coming up next on Toonami. Goku goes through his most harrowing battle yet. Frieza's back and he's teamed up with Raditz and they're going to find the remains of Majin Buu. Vegeta's going to get his ass kicked again, but Goku's going to come through and save the day. Stay tuned. Toonami.
That wasn't product placement.
Yeah, it was like a commercial, though. What about, let's see.
Well, actually, speaking of that, I actually would love to see Raditz and Nappa come back with a vengeance. Because they should have been resurrected when they made that wish. When Krillin wished all people killed by Frieza and his men. And at that time, that's what Team 4 Star, they were so good at retconning shit. Because they brought Nappa back.
Yeah.
That would be nice, because I would love to see Nappa come back. I don't give a shit about Brawly.
Raditz would be cool, too.
Raditz would be cool. You know, some dude on YouTube actually made like a whole series on what if Raditz never died, or what if he did come back? Would he be good or evil, or like where he would be? Yeah. And he was like, he would come back and he would be married to Launch.
Who's that?
Launch was that girl who would sneeze. She was a blonde, and she was really ditzy.
Oh, okay.
But she sneezed, she was blue.
Yeah.
She was Tien's girlfriend, but then something happened, and Hero Taka Cup Noodles, whatever.
Yeah.
That dude is so forgetful. That's what I hate. If he didn't forget so much shit, Dragon Ball Z would have been so good. If he would have like actually remembered shit and didn't, you know, if he remembered all of his continuity, then he would have been able to bring back some villains who were really good instead of bringing back Dr. Monroe, what's his name? Giro.
Oh, yeah, Giro.
Yeah. That would have been good to see Raditz or even, what's his face? Turles. I love Turles.
I don't remember that guy.
He did the Tree of Might.
Maybe I didn't
He
see that one.
planted the seed on Earth, and it this big ass tree grew, and it took all the Earth's energy and shit, and this fruit was grown. And then he ate the fruit, his powers, whatever he stole from the Earth, his ki went up.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he became a bad motherfucker, man. But Goku killed him with the spirit bomb because the spirit bomb gathered all the energy from the stupid tree.
Yeah, he kills everybody with that spirit bomb.
Yeah, I hate that fucking spirit bomb.
I know, that one's pretty anticlimactic.
Yeah, they gave him an advantage. They did. It's a shame.
Of course, he's the main character.
Yeah. I don't like it, how they're going to make Gohan the main guy. But then they changed their mind and put it back to Goku. Because fans still loved Goku. But even though Gohan was supposed to be the main guy for the Android Wars, you know.
He was still in it, you know, but
Yeah.
just not as prevalent.
They fucked up Teen Gohan, that's why.
Yeah, the younger Gohan, when he fought Cell, was at his peak.
You should have kept training.
Well, I guess he was peaked up when he went to Majin Buu, really.
Oh, yeah.
He was pretty strong against Majin Buu, but then he just got eaten right away.
Yeah, he came back and he was fucking him up. He wasn't even a Super Saiyan.
He was probably strongest then, but they just didn't go with that.
Mystic Gohan, that's what they called him.
Yeah, that was a cool version of him.
He was too cocky. That's what happens with Saiyans. When they get strong, they get cocky.
Yeah,
They all want to fight you at your strongest. But Piccolo, he don't play around. He's like, I'm going to kill you right now.
yeah. Pretty much the villains all were like that,
Yeah.
but the good guys are too.
Frieza's done. He's not considered a villain anymore.
Didn't Golden Frieza come back?
Yeah, but everyone loved him now because his character was so good, and the voice actor was great. I think he died. Is he still alive? Yeah, he's still alive. But the American voice actor did amazing, and he was a guy.
Yes, get me my
You monkey.
be my ship.
Yeah, and his dad, King Cold.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they killed him when he was in his second transformation. I would have loved to see King Cold fuck somebody up. I thought Cooler was a waste of time.
Trunks just pretty much kills him right away, right?
Yeah, he fucked up King Cold fast.
Yeah, they were just pretty much done with that.
I mean, you watched the Team 4-Star shit.
What is that? I don't
That's
think I watched that one.
The abridged.
No, I didn't watch those.
Dude, they did a good job.
Yeah?
They did excellent. They did so fucking excellent. It's better than the regular series. It's so good. It is great.
What is it? Just the same people or what?
It's these American voice actor guys. They all live in like different cities, but they still like work together. I mean, they stopped it now. They stopped after the Cell games, and they ended it with a song by who's that one guy? Frank Sinatra.
Oh, yeah.
He had that song "All by Myself."
Mm-hmm.
That's how they ended it. They just had Cell sing it, and he made it his own. It was very tearjerker when he
Cell?
died. Yeah, their voices, the voice acting that these cats did were just phenomenal.
Yeah.
They did so good. They had like millions of views. I ain't lying. Every episode had more than 1 million views.
What was the story, though? Cell games? Didn't they already do Cell games?
Same story. They kept the same story throughout the whole series. The story changed, but they just retconned and they switched up. They made it more comedic.
Are you a Yoshi?
Yes, Goku. I'm a green f***ing dinosaur.
Can I ride you?
Well, screw you too.
Piccolo, you use weighted training clothes as well?
No, Goku. I just love to get naked when I'm around you.
Their power level is rising.
So, nudity makes you stronger on this planet.
Because that's Dragon Ball Z is kind of seen as a joke now, you know, because Hiro Takashima, whatever, kept on forgetting shit, and they answered that with very complex stories, you know. And
okay.
but it was good. You don't have to watch it, but if you do, if you watch like a 5-minute clip whenever you have some time, you'll see like they bring out the characters' best interests and their personalities, and they even give everyone such good arcs. Everything's explained so much better. You know, even like the Piccolo thing, or like, are you a slug, or what the fuck are you? They bring that up.
Oh.
Frieza's thing, they question his gender.
Oh, yeah, he's kind of genderless.
Yeah, and even like when the writing is confusing, the characters in the story are also confused by it too.
Oh, like,
but
yeah.
It's really good. Like, I highly recommend it to everyone. It's hard to go back to the regular series after watching it, because Abridged is just perfect. Those guys, they bent over backwards. They put their, like, sweat and tears into it. They even, like, fixed the animation. They even edited the shit to where the mouth movement matches. Like, they even have, like, tutorials on how they did everything. And, like, you know, when Goku's, like, creating the spirit bomb.
Yeah.
You know, and to kill Frieza, and Piccolo's getting his ass whooped while he's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
When Goku's doing that, he's like in his mind just singing, creating my spirit bomb. And then, but that's actually him getting back at Piccolo when Piccolo is charging for the beam cannon. And Goku's like, all right, I'll hold off Raditz while you charge the beam cannon.
Ready or not, here I
I'm charging my attack.
Ha! Got your tail!
Please let me go.
Well, since you asked nicely.
Perhaps on second thought, a whole 5-minute startup time for an attack is pretty abysmal in terms of usability in battle.
So the whole time shows Piccolo doing this, creating my beam cannon, You hear Goku getting fucked up in the background. So Goku does the same thing to him when he's charging up for the spirit bomb Frieza. So you hear Piccolo getting fucked up, creating my spirit bomb.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I'll stop right here. If you can remember it, you know, before Piccolo started helping him, Goku would have his hands up creating a bomb, and Frieza didn't know what the fuck he was doing.
Yeah.
But he was still kicking his ass, and Goku would get right back up and put his hands up, creating the spirit bomb. And Frieza said this gangster line. He was like, "There you are again, putting your hands in the air, wave them like you just don't care." I was like, yes, hip hop, bam. They mixed our culture with it, and they made Krillin. You know how Krillin's always the one who's throwing Goku senzu beans?
Yeah.
They made him do it constantly in the Frieza saga. So whenever somebody got knocked down, or even when they were dead,
Yeah.
it would show, they would replay the same clip of Krillin throwing the senzu bean. Senzu bean! And then it showed the dead guy on the floor, and this, show senzu bean.
So it's like a
smacked him in the
comedy.
head. Yeah, dude, they killed
okay.
it. Like, I'm surprised that Toonami is it Toonami that? No, not Toonami doesn't know. Whoever owns, Funimation, didn't spark up some type of deal with them to release a DVD, and they split it. Because they would have made some dough.
Yeah.
Dude, it was that good. Their quality was great. And it improved further and further they went on throughout the seasons. It was fucking phenomenal.
Did they reanimate it?
They reanimated just mouths and stuff. But they used, like, they recycled some clips, but they made it work. They really made it work. Like,
Isn't that just stealing somebody else's stuff?
well, before they posted up every episode, they always did that same shit that South Park did. Toonami are.
The following is a fan-based parody. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT are all owned by Funimation, Toei Animation, Fuji TV, and Akira Toriyama. Please support the official release.
Dragon Ball Z is actually owned by Hiro Tiro Pikanami, and we're not making any funds off of this, blah blah blah.
Yeah, that's why
they always did in one of the characters' voices. They killed Krillin's voice. Krillin's voice was gangster. They made Gohan a total nerd. And whenever he said something that was very complex, you would hear Piccolo in the back say, "Nerd!" Dude, I would say just watch one YouTube clip.
Oh, I'll check it out.
Yeah, just watch one. Whenever you have some time.
Did you ever watch Vinland?
No. Is that the one you told me to last
the
time?
Viking one, yeah. Remember? Vinland
I forgot.
You gotta check that one out.
Oh, my bad. I forgot about that.
But yeah. Yeah, Gohan was always coolest, and I thought he was coolest at when he was fighting Cell, like younger Gohan, purple gi.
Yeah, the purple Piccolo suit.
No, he just had a purple gi. Remember? Well, he took the things off, and it was just a purple gi. When he fought Cell, he was in a purple.
Yeah, that was Piccolo's outfit.
Yeah, but not the. He didn't have the side things on. It was just the gi.
He had the, you talking about like the cape with the shoulder
And the
pads.
shoulder pads, yeah.
He threw that off. But if you played, did you play Dragon Ball Z Super Battle or Botuden on Super Nintendo?
No.
Those were the best Dragon Ball fighting games that they made.
They made that one that was like a Street Fighter version of Dragon Ball Z, which was pretty good.
I have that.
Yeah, I've seen people play.
It's all right, but what I miss the most is what they didn't implement, which they should have. Like in the original one on Super Nintendo, if someone, you can, like in this one, you couldn't back away further enough to where it would be a split screen.
Yeah.
So Super Nintendo, you would dash far away, split screen, and then you'll be able to do a Super Kai Blast, and then the other person could respond with another Ki Blast, and then they'd be forcing against each other. Then you have to keep on tapping A, and whoever did
Taps
it right,
it faster.
yeah, then the other person be demolished. If they would have put that into the Dragon Ball Fighters, that I would have been sold. Totally. But, yeah, you're right. It has a fighting style like Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah.
And I played it I made the mistake of buying that and Dragon Ball Xenoverse.
Oh, yeah.
And Xenoverse is cool. They could have done better. It's just the same thing after the same thing, really. It's the same thing. They could have done really well.
Kakarot one that they just came out with.
Oh, you played it?
I haven't beat it, but I'm playing it.
It's like a world game, right?
It's just like the story. You pretty much just play through the story. But yeah, it's open world too a little bit. But it's cool. It's fun. Fighting's pretty good.
I need to check the reviews on that. I heard it was just mixed reviews.
It's just like the story. Basically, you play the story.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's cool. It's pretty fun. I'm fighting like Cell or something.
Oh, okay.
But
it looks nice.
Yeah. It's pretty fun. It's actually the action's pretty good.
Those guys who make those games are racist. You know that, right?
The game?
All the Dragon Ball Z games.
What about the anime?
Yep, that too.
Why?
Because in the games, they have, not in the new Kakarot game, but in the Zenverse games, you have character creation and stuff. Mm-hmm. They don't let you create, like, black characters.
There is no black characters in Dragon Ball Z, though.
Who cares? You should be able to make a character and make him whatever you want. I think they had an afro. That's it, but you have to buy that. But they have the Chinese spiky hair, like, they don't even let you create an android as a character. Like, you have the different races. You can choose a Namex, Frieza, humans, and Saiyans. Yeah. And the Boos.
Yeah.
Those are the only classes you have. And for the human class, you can give your person dark skin, but they don't have it's Chinese or Japanese. Sorry, it's Japanese. So, it's just kind of limited.
Yeah, that's they kind of do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's not like Grand Theft Auto or Saints Row where you can do every type of detail you want.
Yeah,
make it your own. I always like making fat characters. To embarrass people. Like, you just got beat by this fat guy with a Bruce Lee outfit on.
Yeah, I never liked all that customizing shit. Like, I never really customized characters a bunch. I let my neighbor borrow Grand Theft Auto San Andreas one time. For like a while. I was gone for like a month or something. And like, I come back and he's got his character. CJ was like, he had worked him out to the point where he was huge. Mm-hmm. He had like all these tattoos, a bunch of chains, shoes. He was like all blinged up like he was in real life, and I was like, I'd never do that shit. I would just get him like a tank top, pants, and that was it. And he had like everything, and he would be just regular skinny CJ.
Well, you have to work out to get buffed, though, right? You couldn't just
so he would like play the game. Instead of playing the game, I would just play the game. He would before he did any of that shit, he worked out to the point where he was super buff. He got all these tattoos. He got all this shit. He had this crazy hairdo, all these chains and rings and shit. Like, he was like decked out like he was living real life.
Nice.
I was like, why do you waste your time doing that? It takes so long.
I know why he does that. And that's the same reason I did it in Saints Row. Because I can play those games. Oh, yeah. But they don't want to hear your opinion.
Yeah, that was a funny bit. That was a really funny bit.
Yeah, I can't believe some people are fucking like that. Like, what's his face just passed away? Chadwick Boseman. Probably said his name wrong. Black Panther.
Yeah, I know. I heard about that.
Yeah, and some people deal with it internally themselves, like privately. But then you got those people who just want to show that they're part of the wagon.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, you did. I'm like, you only know him from Black Panther.
Yeah, I know.
You really don't know what he's about. And then, and this is what I hate the most. Fucking hypocrites out there. When Black Panther came out, no one praised him at all. Everyone was on Michael B. Jordan's dick.
Really?
For that Killmonger role. Yeah. I don't think Michael B. Jordan's a good actor at all. My cousin thinks he's a terrible actor, too. But everyone was praising him. But no one said anything about Chadwick. But as soon as he's gone, everyone was like, "Oh yeah."
Pretty sure people liked him, and he was the Black Panther.
Yeah, but what were people talking about the most? Everyone was agreeing with Michael B. Jordan's character.
Well, he was like a protagonist in a way because he was like leftist. He was like they fucking screwed him over, right? They left him for dead.
No.
Yeah, they did.
I think he was raised by, I don't know who he was raised by. I think he was raised by his mom or something.
They left him in like, I don't know, America or something, didn't they? Yeah, they left him in America.
His dad was selling their weapons to people in the neighborhood, I think, so they could fight against the man.
I think he was supposed to be the heir to the throne, and they were like, "Oh no, you can't do this. We got to leave him here."
No, he wasn't.
I'm pretty sure he was, dude. I just saw it.
You need to watch it again because.
Then why did they leave him? Why did they leave him in America and not bring him to wherever the fuck they were? And he's like a royalty, like the guy. That's why he was like, "I challenge your claim to the throne." Remember? And they fought.
Because he was his cousin.
Yeah, so he had a claim to the throne, right?
Yeah, he went there to challenge him.
So that's why they left him in other America, so he wouldn't challenge him, like I just said.
No, that's not why they left him.
Why'd they leave him then?
You never explained why they left him.
Yeah, they did. They had a whole thing. He's like, you could have left. You left me. You didn't fucking.
His dad had a particular reason. It was justified. But I mean, that was. I think what was happening. His dad was trying to break his mom out of jail. But by that time, his dad was supposed to go to jail for treason or something. He's supposed to go back to Wakanda.
It reminded me of Coming to America a little bit, like not the whole movie, but like parts when like he's fucking, I don't know, just parts of it was like he's royalty, he's over here, right? And then he's America, he's over here, and like you know what I mean? It was the different dynamic. You know what I mean?
I remember when he went to the sacred land, he talked to his dad about it, why he messed up, and his dad was like, I had to make a particular choice or something. But I know when he went there, I don't think his dad knew he had a kid or something.
There was some trickery going on.
Yeah, I don't think he knew. We gotta watch it again. I don't think the original Black Panther knew that his brother had a kid. He just gone there to arrest him for what he was doing because his kid wasn't even in the house. That kid was outside when his dad was killed, and then they left after they killed him.
Oh, you know what you gotta watch really is Deadly Class. Have you heard of that? You gotta watch Deadly Class, dude. It's such a good comic book, written in 1987. And
you want me to watch a comic book?
No, watch the show. It was a sci-fi show.
I know it's fucking good.
It's so fucking good, dude. Oh my god, it's the best anime adaptation to TV I've ever seen. It's so fucking good.
You said that about the last anime you watched.
No, I said that anime adaptation. This one was adapted to TV. The other one I just said was the story. But it's so good, man. It's like, oh, it's so fucking dark and funny. And they basically teach these kids how to be assassins. You know Umbrella Academy?
Yeah.
So it's like that, but it's better. It's like the original. Umbrella Academy stole it from them.
Let me guess, they kidnap children and then they train them to be assassins?
No, they don't kidnap them. They have them come to the place if they trained like the Yakuza's daughter. Like they bring her there to learn how to be a better assassin. The mafia, the Crips head level son goes there, but then there's some kids who are like they're just homeless and they have nowhere to go, and they're like they see chance of them being good killers. To train killers, like
You know
they go
they
there
kidnapped the
voluntarily.
motherfuckers.
Huh?
You know they kidnapped them.
No, they don't kidnap anybody. Nobody gets kidnapped.
You know they took them
But
against their will.
No, they want to be there. The point is though, is that it's cool though. It's so real. It's so fucking good, dude. This kid, the main kid, is so good, and they have this great cast of, you know, there's an Asian girl, there's a black guy, there's a fucking some crazy white British kids, but they have this little group of main characters that are so fucking good. And then there's this guy who like fucks dogs and pigs, and he's like, the kid like burned
Bestiality.
down. The kid like burned down this fucking this boys center. Dude, it's so fucking weird, man. It's so crazy.
It's on Netflix.
No, it's on Sci-Fi, but you can get it on Amazon Prime.
Oh, okay.
You got to watch that.
Amazon Prime is fucking everybody in the ass, taking movies off and making people sign up for particular subscriptions now.
Oh yeah, but man,
That's a bunch of bullshit, man. Yeah, they do that. I just tried to. I've been watching a lot of Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, and I tried to watch True Lies, and I can't even buy it.
True Lies.
Yeah, I can't even fucking buy it.
Hang on, I'm gonna take a piss real quick.
Okay, we're about an hour and a half. Let's just wrap it up.
You got nothing else?
Yeah, no notes. Oh yeah, take your piss. We'll try to end the piss off real quick. I gotta pee.
The cup was cracked.
You got a towel in your car?
Probably, yeah.
Use that Dragon Ball Z shirt you got on.
No, it's my shirt.
Throw it in the wash.
You like my Dragon Ball Z shirt?
No, it's a shirt. Matches your hair.
It's because I'm a Super Saiyan. Nobody knows this, but I'm actually a Super Saiyan. Did you see that picture I had on my laptop? I posted on Instagram. It's Vegeta and Goku doing a fist bump, and it's like a silhouette.
No.
It's a cool picture. It's like a silhouette of them walking away. It's like a white silhouette, and then they're just walking away. And Goku's got one hand in his pocket. Vegeta's like walking, you know, like if
Yeah.
and they're fucking like in the middle of a fist bump. It's fucking dope. I love that shit.
Oh, the fist in the air, or they're doing a fist?
No,
bump
they're like about to pound it, you know? Like they're going into battle and they're gonna go fuck shit up. It's like,
They shouldn't have brought back Vegeta. I think it would have been best if he just would have stayed dead instead of bringing him back and making him the unjustified guy who always loses.
it's weird. You notice like there's always two. You know, there's always like two characters like Tom and Jerry. There's like Laurel and Hardy. You know what I mean? Like even all the way up to anime. Like Goku and Vegeta are the same as like Laurel and Hardy. They're the same as Tom and Jerry. Like they're always fucking with each other, but really at the end of the day they're best friends. Like I remember this one movie I watched where she's like, it was those chicks from SNL. They're fucking, what's her name? The chick that everybody likes?
Probably the Bridesmaids girls.
Yeah,
Kristen Wiig and the girl who does the Beyonce thing a lot.
What's the main chick? The chick who does the news update?
That's probably Kristen Wiig, but the news updates, two guys.
Leslie Knope, you know?
Oh, the black girl?
No, no.
Because that's Leslie.
Well, the point is, it's like she goes like, "Oh, we're fighting like, or they fight like Tom and Jerry," and she was like something about they hated each other, and she's like, "What show were you watching? They were best friends. What show were you watching?" It's like they're always like they seem like they don't like each other, right? Like Tom and Jerry, Goku and Vegeta, they seem like they don't like each other, but they really are like best friends.
In the beginning, yeah, Tom and Jerry didn't like each other, but then yeah, they gave him an arc, and because I remember some episodes, Jerry would get his cousin who was a gangster to come and take care of Tom.
Yeah, oh yeah. Did you ever see Sam and Ralph, the one with the sheep dog and the fucking fox?
Yeah.
And they would clock in.
Morning, Ralph.
Morning, Sam.
You go, morning, Sam. Morning, Ralph.
Morning, Ralph.
They clock in, and he would
come back and start punching the.
Yeah. He would try to figure out a way to get the sheep, and he would have to stop him, and it was their job, literally. Like they had to clock in. Like you seemed like they didn't like each other, but then like they would have lunch together. They would clock out at lunch, and they would sit on a log, and they would eat lunch together.
Well, time's a wasting, Sam.
Yep, another day, another dollar.
I remember seeing them. They were good. But yeah, everybody always had a best friend.
Thanks. Nice day, huh, Sam? Yep, good to be alive, Ralph.
I like Foghorn Leghorn and then that Barnyard Dog. They were like,
yeah, Foghorn Leghorn was probably the funniest one, you know.
Gosh, that dude was good.
He always remember he had that one where he's teaching the kid. Remember the hawk, the ham hawk, and he's like he doesn't like sports, and he looks over at the screen. He's like, there's something a little strange about a boy who doesn't like baseball.
Yep.
There's something kind of about a kid that's never played baseball.
And he was calling the kid gay. You know what I mean? He was calling him fruity because doesn't like sports.
Can't do that around.
Can't do that anymore. Yeah. Foghorn was calling the kid. Yeah.
I liked it when he always like smacked him when he was talking to him. Come on, boy.
What are you doing,
boy?
I'll say, what the hell are you talking about?
That dude's a gangster. He reminded me of Steve Harvey and Bernie Mac, just mixed up.
Before they even existed. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was fucking so funny. He was like the funniest one.
He was.
The way he fucked with the dog too, he would wake the dog up and be, come on, we gotta go. What are you doing? You're getting late for work. Come on, get out the car, boom. And then he would run, he would slam his neck up.
Yep. It's a tag.
And then he would smack him in the head.
Shut up!
Let's do it.
Can you?
Yeah, I guess so. I'll try.
Okay.
We should try a regular beat too, though.
Man, this takes me back to high school, dude. Okay. Are we doing topics or are we just going to go off the top?
Let's do one off the top.
I'll go off the top. Shoplift. Yeah, homie, I shoplift. Try to be like me, no, I'm gonna be on top quick. You can't stop this, yo, I got the tall dick. Try to fuck with me, yo, cut you in half like a chick. What? Split her legs open. Cool like that. I got my beer in a can. You understand? I'm coming through, I'm the man. I don't care what you're watching. I'm coming through straight crippled while these homies is blocking. Yeah, I shoot you while you're on your stoop, homie. Try to fuck with me, homie, yo. I'm cartoony, homie. I'm so wicked with it. I'm sticking with it. You try to be like me, dog, yeah, I'm killing with it. I come through in a motorcycle. Vroom, vroom, vroom. A rough rider. Fuck me, yo. True fighter, suicider, whatever you want to call me. Coming through awfully. See me coming through. Yup, mess up on the rap. Still keep it intact. Try to fuck with me. I'm up on the map. Marcus Clemens is the man. You understand? And I pass it to this other man. He's got something, man.
Alright, we do the beatbox with your mouth. I'm from the south. Listen up, I got the southpaw right to the south of your dome. Chromosome, bust your head open, blood's leaking. I'm seeking your vital organs, cause I'm a fucking killer. Straight up Manila, vanilla, that's what they call me. Vanilla Ice, the white killer. I'm a fucking strife till I get your wife and take your life. You get an abortion, I'll come to the clinic and straight torture your fucking ass. Listen up, motherfucker, I'll grasp that ass and pass the fash. That nasty ass is fucking gassing it up with that stanky fucking shit.
That bitch had some diarrhea. I seen her in the cafeteria. She was looking nice, but I was feeling superior. So I invited her to my crib, right where I lived. She came on over and I sang it to her like I'm part of the Gibbs. That's a group that you hadn't heard. That's okay. Fuck the bitch and left her brain disturbed. Then she came back the next week. She said, I had the nerve. I said, what? She said, home, you left me on the curb. And I was like, well, that's what you deserve. Talking with that mouth of yours. I'm cool like that. Yeah, cool like that. Fucked up on that, but that's alright, Jack, because I'll come right back and you can see me hopping up in my Cadillac, if you didn't know. Got the top down, convertible. Yeah, dog, I got the money, so that's just affordable. You try to come to my house, no, bitch, you ain't portable. I'll do something to you, and I ain't even insurable. I'm so sure of what I'm saying, what I'm playing, and I'm just staying. You try to be like me, no, bitch, your brain is straight to the can. Ooh, I'm so vicious with it, and so I'm sticking with it. Marcus Clemens is done like that. Give me a ticket with it. Okay. But like,
I thought you were gonna keep going with that, but start doing
bad.
topics. I thought you were gonna
well, I like the topics, but then we always got to throw them in and interrupt each other. So
Only when they seem like they're struggling. Do it.
Okay.
Yeah. Great topic.
Freestyle about the Cinderella story.
Cinderella story?
Yeah. Freestyle it.
Cinderella, I'm not yella. I'm a white fella. From the Americans, I'm quite hella.
No, tell the story, motherfucker.
Listen up. Let me fucking do it. Let me do it. Let me go.
Okay.
Cinderella, I'm not yella. A white fella. From the Americans, I'm quite hella dope. Sick as fuck. Nasty. I get that nasty fucking coke. You want me to tell a story about a little princess in a shoe? She got a fucking senseless mind. She gets a dime half of the time. She's doing crime. She's a fucking nasty bitch. She's got the slit, the clitoris. She's fucking that ish. She goes around in a pumpkin, a magical thing. She's got a lumpkin. She gives blumpkins. That's taking a shit and getting a blowjob at the same time. Cause she's a nasty hoe. For show, dog. But she can do it. She's a nasty queen. That ass is mean. She'll smash your spleen. She's half the fucking team. Fucking half the team all the time. She's a gangbang chick. But she's a straight up dime. Listen up. She's a rich bitch. But she's got that nasty slit and that clitoris. Nobody. Okay, I can't tell stories. That's
Give
the
me
thing. Okay, you go.
Give me a story and I'll tell it.
Okay, The Beauty and the Beast.
We got enough time. That's all. Beauty and the Beast, huh? This is when your skills. This is when you test how fast you can think and how. Okay. Beauty and the Beast, huh? Okay, check it out. This French bitch tried to hook up with this dude who was rich, but she didn't know that he had this fucking curse in his shit. Transformed into a werewolf thing. He had his own castle. Everybody else transformed too, so he's in a tight hassle. He tried to hustle on, live life without being known, but motherfuckers just kept knocking at his door and not leaving him alone. He had the rose petals falling off one day at a time until he saw this fat bitch walk up and ask for his number. Something like that. What's her name? Doesn't matter, because he had this buff dude who had much game. Hair on his chest, came up with a saber and he pushed the dude off the cliff. He said, I'll see you later. I'm the king of this bitch. I'm the king of this castle. That mentioned that my rap name was Super Castle. But back to the subject though, yep. As soon as he said that he loved him, changed it to this motherfucker which is so damn handsome.
That's pretty hard, huh? Let's do topics. Stone Ale.
Yo, dog. You know I love him, that Stone Ale. Shit, dog. You hook it up when I'm sitting in jail. I need that Stone Ale, otherwise my body will turn stale, and then I will do what I can, even put you through hell. As long as you put that Stone Ale in my cup, then it's the best of luck. Because if you don't put it in my cup, then the night of yours is fucked. So give me my fucking shit. Give me my stone cup before I pull out the 38 and your ass won't be able to duck. Get it? You'll be out of luck like Daffy Duck. So put that shit in my cup, my Stone Ale. Yeah, dog. Or give me bail so I can go to the store and get a case of 12. That's how it goes. Piss in your shit like R. Kelly. Flask. I'll kick your damn ass. Put some liquor in my flask and I'll take it to class. Take a couple of sips when I'm dozing off. Then I'll take a couple of sips when I'm jumping off. I'll do any math problem as long as I got my flail in my hand or my skill in my hand. I'm sorry, I don't understand. I forgot what the word was. Flask though. See me tomorrow though. I'll bring some more, bro. Then I'll pass it to you though after the 16 bars is up. But after having flask drinking, I'm probably fucked up. You gonna talk about taxi driving because taxi driving is what your ass is lying.
Taxi driving. I got a sty in, my left eye in. I'm fucking trying to see what I'm fucking driving, but I got half of my vision. I'm alive again. And then, here we go.
That was a lovely taxi rap.
Nothing wrong with taxi.
That's easy.
Taxi?
Yeah.
What?
Taxis, man, they overcharge you. They off duty.
What rhymes with taxi?
Taxi.
Give me one more topic. One more. Aladdin. I'm not Bin Laden. I'm Aladdin, a hero. I'm not a zero. I didn't kill thousands of Americans. I was just fucking with Jafar, and he's nefarious. He's a fucking crazy motherfucker. Getting the genie out of the lamp. That mother ducker. That straight trucker. He's a ice road motherfucker. He'll fuck your mother and leave you under 6 feet deep under the ground. He's not playing around, not in Chinatown. Arabia in the streets with my little monkey, who's got a fucking smell funky.
Yes.
He's fucking got a lot of fucking junkie. We running around in the Arabian town, trying to get that fucking diamonds and gold.
Oh!
We out of our minds, we straight sold. We told these motherfuckers that we're ripping it. Give me another one. Cheesecake. I'm not a flake. I got the steak. Don't play a hate. When I'm eating my dairy, I gotta take a shit. I'm lactose intolerant. It's really nefarious. It gets nasty as fuck. It's like curdled milk. It's not sick. It smells like shit. Like a nasty clitoris.